taken at the 5. That'll be brought down
The
at the
Patriots
25.
take over first
Decent
and 10
field position
at
to
their
start
own
this drive.
27-yard line.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. There's a first down for their running back. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nothing
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
38 now.
1
Here's
yard
second
gain.
and
Brings
9.
up second and 9.
Off a play fake, it's May. A lot of chances on that one.
May's
With
pass.
Nelson around.
Incomplete.
But his ball's
Intended
in.
for his windup.
They're down
Monte
and 9.
Taylor on the coverage.
Rally gun, here's May. Right side.
It's a down 20.
And they will bring him down on the upper side of midfield. They get an even 20
at the
on that
42-yard line.
First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. May to the air once more. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job offensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is never going to get to the goal line. He didn't lose that last play. And now it is third and goal.
Down and goal to
Down
go.
here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take a...
And he's in. Touchdown, New England. That is second TV catch of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come from? I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, run away with points. It's not to see many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to the mental toughness and their ability to pitch. Because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's
first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Big play by Will Johnson. His offense is going to be all set up with a good field and a chance to extend that lead.
This is an area of the offense that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Patriots, first down, 13. Good. Patriots, 15-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, in that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different look. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 14. Broncos nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, coming down.
Broncos pick up a 3-yard and 10. And there are
Broncos offense is ready to get going. On their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possession
number 10.
in the NFL.
Incomplete.
So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league.
That's over the middle and intercepted. The offense is going to be all set up. Good field and a chance to extend that lead.
First and 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
It's a gain.
He's taken down inside the 10. First down. It's been a busy first quarter for him.
The 6-yard line.
Third catch goes for a first down. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing is May. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in.
Just shy of the
Good
goal
job to
line.
make sure he doesn't
4
cross
yards
the
on the
plane.
pickup.
And now it's
third
and goal. Trying to find
The
any
block
CD
on the
can, but the
snap.
push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. And they stop him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover
And
on
what a
downs.
offensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're the decision to throw down here back up near their own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, breaking the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in a safety.
At the 28-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. This one, batted away. Good coverage
Intended for number 82.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On second down, it's May. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 84.
And 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
May goes to throw. And it looks like he's going to have it on first down. Nothing fancy there.
That's
Short
good.
completion. It yields a fresh set of down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. The first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on
From
the
the
pickup.
46.
Brings up
Here's
2nd
second
and 2
down and 2.
at the 46-yard line.
Going back to the backfield. We'll get the carry here.
Gain of
And
10.
he's going to have a first down. Good one down inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 16-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And this time they are ready.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now. May. Quick throw. Out wide. It's caught.
Complete.
They'll get
number
maybe
2.
3 out of that one.
It's a
And it's
gain
going
of
to set up
4.
3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's May. Open man, left side. He's got it.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Breeze just on this drive.
That's
And he gets his team a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now May. That's going to be incomplete.
May's pass.
Very stout.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Almost a 4-yard. Brings up 3rd down and 14.
In there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And the Broncos will take over here at now as well.
And that's what you call inexcusable mistakes. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by two, and he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and certainly not what any team in the NFL wants to play.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Down for
line.
1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and there he goes. Inside the 20-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room at the 25. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down. Getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Pick up
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st down,
That's
Broncos.
good for Broncos. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Denver.
They'll run. It's 2. And he'll work forward.
Number
For
5
about
for
2.
ball carrier.
It's 2nd down.
Medical day right at midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down
A gain
and
of
more.
26 yards.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
They're running here.
Broncos 1st down.
He's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Another carry for
They
the
face
running
2nd
back.
down and 7.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Now faking the give. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end.
The pass.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him
Almost
down.
a yard
For
on
no
the play.
gain.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Complete in the end zone. Those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He'll bang that one
field
through.
goal is good.
It's good. And
Makes
the
the score
Broncos
Patriots
are
16.
on the board just
Broncos
before
3.
halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard
Patriots
line.
take over 1st and 10.
So now the New England offense gets ready for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. Got his receiver on the inside. He's good.
That's the case for the Patriots.
Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in
Incomplete
there.
from the
Good
contact.
coverage. It'll bring up
It's now
2nd down.
and 10.
Throwing now is May. Into the hands of his running back.
To number 34.
3rd and 10.
Pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Made to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A gain of 10
The
yards.
Patriots can use their first with 55 seconds
First
to
and
go
10 at the
until they
47-yard line.
a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw again is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking nobody was getting good 43 yards on. Just nowhere for that back.
Empty out the backfield as they come in for 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
May to throw again. Oh, huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos will take over possession here at the 44.
At this point on the sideline, it just has the feeling of deja vu. I mean, really, last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They're going to work this down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets the pass. Down he goes.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got it on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He is 2 for 2.
The field goal is good.
Is good.
Makes
And
the
the
score
Broncos
16.
into that lead.
Broncos 6.
Still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to
The
return this
Patriots
one
take over first
through the
and
end
10
zone for a
at their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Ravens in the Battle of the Beltway. And here is the running back. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. And that's a 63-yard touchdown catch. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Special teams has come Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Complete to number 2.
That forward for
It's
a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. First glance, and he's down. First down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Running right. Trying to get back to the line. Lose a yard.
He was taken down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, what separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League is not only the ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is
23. Broncos 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark it at the 2-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. On the ground, it's taken inside the drive, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Another run here with Tootin. And he is not going to get away.
Ball carrier.
Might have gotten yards, but it will set up
the
third
28-yard
down.
line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
He'll throw to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. Pick up of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
We try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a
A
Denver
gain of
first
16
down.
yards. First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw here is complete.
The pass.
And he's brought down for a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
To the air one more time. And they'll have first whistle. Oh, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and 10. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Saints offense and Great Bay making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And what an effort after the test. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having. Throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense. That has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 30, Broncos 13.
The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be blocked down just beyond the 25-yard line. Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. One down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
From the contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Complete to number
Get
18.
about 6 before he's taken
A
down.
7-yard gain on the play. And
Oh,
it's
there's
third
movement
down.
up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pick up there. 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We're over center now with Keaton.
Number 5.
And he'll take this forward for about 3.
Tackle made at the
It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take this down to Tootin out of the backfield.
The pass on
And he's
2nd
going to be
down.
dropped after a pickup of
Complete to
about
number
5.
5. It's a gain of 6.
Wilson picking up with Tootin. This will not a field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Tootin. And he is not going to get that. Short of the marker. That's going to be a turnover down. Let's go. On play action, here's May. And for a third down today, he's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to make these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position to jump that route, challenge the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Quick throw, taken in.
The 2nd down.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got him.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos 1st
Faking
down.
the give. That is brought in at the 10.
A gain
And
of
there's going to take this
24
all the way
yards.
down
That's
inside the
another
5.
Broncos 1st
Well,
down.
a chance to get right
First and
back
goal,
in it here.
Denver.
1st down and goal. Tootin. And he's going to be knocked down.
He was brought down by
Surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation. You're trailing. They've had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That is caught at the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. We've seen stranger things happen. Two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. Good point. This was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's not going to get too far. For a gain of just a
to
yard.
number 34.
From the 44-yard
Gain of
line.
2.
Here's 2nd
Brings up
and
2nd
8.
and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the
The
middle.
running back on the
And
option.
he'll get forward for
He's
about
brought
5
down
yards.
at the 39-yard
That
line.
sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
Again,
and
here's
3.
May. That is incomplete. Nice work to get in there. Make them
50-yard attempt.
Kicker's kick is good. And the pass. And on to their lead.
Patriots 33.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So we got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and
The
they've got to
Broncos
be
take
better the
over
next time
first
out.
and 10.
He'll get this past
At
the
their own
20 before he's brought
24-yard
down
line.
shy of the 25-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down
It's a
around
gain of
38
14 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That'll give on the ground. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's
So they
another
come to the line
Broncos
for first down and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
The tackle
Ball on
made
the
at the
36 now.
36-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and
It's a
4.
pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the
Brings
sack.
up 3rd down
And it'll set up
4.
a 3rd down. Throwing left sideline. Looks to make it up. They're going to lose it. It's incomplete. Trout wants a right back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And it's going to work out for us.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now 2nd and inches. He'll run. And he will have
It's
the
a
1st
gain
down.
of 2.
Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and
14
complete.
yards on the
And he
play.
is out of bounds at the
That's good
4-yard
for
line.
Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he stopped the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the 2nd look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 33, Broncos 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down
The
just
Patriots
shy
take
of
over
the
first
35.
and 10. At their own
Patriots offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, that paid great dividends to this point.
Goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Now he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
So here are the Broncos, trailing by 6. A little over a minute and a half to go. The late fumble gives them an unexpected new life as they come up on first down. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there.
Ball carried by 5 yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get
Number 22,
here.
ball carrier.
Back to the line of
Taken
scrimmage,
down
and
at the
that's all.
19-yard line.
Big
It's a
play
gain
here.
of a yard.
Crowd on their
And it's
feet for
third
3rd
down.
and 4. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will have
It's
the
a
first
gain of
down.
8.
The drive will continue. They'll pick up
First
on
down.
8. Now the Broncos
First and
going to use
10
the
at
first
the
of their
11-yard
timeouts
line.
as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll run here. And it will be another turnover as the defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Patriots offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Georgia. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and
for the extra
try to
point.
bounce back.
A critical extra
The
point
kick
is
is
up
good.
and good. They have
Makes
taken
the score
a 1-point lead here in the late
Patriots
stages of this game.
33.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from 3. And
The
he's down
Patriots
at
take over
23, and that's where the offense
They're on the 23-yard line.
Tate's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's got this close to the 35-yard
The
line.
Patriots first
Final
down.
minute, still 2 timeouts
1st and 10
remaining.
at the
As we get
34-yard
to
line.
1st and 10. Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defenders right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is incomplete. Good coverage there. Getting him up to the receiver.
Brings up
Couldn't
3rd
hang
down
with it,
and
and it brings
10.
up 3rd down. Here's May again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man.
A gain of 15 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
May to the air once more. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
May to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he'll be brought down past the 25.
Broncos take over
Decent
first
field
and 10
position to start
at
this
their
drive.
own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He throws right side down the field.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Here's first down.
That's good for our Broncos. First down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll be incomplete.
First down.
And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's now
Here we
second
go.
and 10.
One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Patriots. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.